Man, I almost feel like I have Jon Majak style when I see that image. I'm like, oh man,
Bro,
but
that
I'm
was
not there.
powerful.
I'm not quite there, with the
No.
image and stuff like that. It's amazing what special effects can do and stuff like that. So, welcome to the program. Very excited about today. This is one of my favorite speaker interviews. Everything across the board. This guy has so much energy. Love hanging out with him. Just the best dude all around. So if you have an opportunity to, talk to this guy, definitely do. Just the energy you can feel coming off him. So welcome, Jon Majak.
Thank you, bro. That's amazing. That
Yeah,
first of all, I don't know if I'm having happy tears from your incredible intro video, or
yeah.
if your what you just said is giving me tears. But dude, bottom line, grateful to be here with you. You're my boy, man. I love the CLIPA
Yeah.
family, and I can't wait for CLIPA Con in what, like a week and a half? A week?
1 week from today, we will be basically an hour in. You will be on the stage right now.
Wow.
1 week from today. Yeah.
Let's
So this is
go.
this is perfect for us.
It is. I'm excited,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah. So Johnny, I love, I love talking to you. Every time we have a good conversation or a conversation, it's a great conversation. And you and I have, laughed together. We've, talked about business together. We've cried together. And you were just, you have such a big heart. Let's just tell us a little bit about yourself. What are you doing these days? You got a lot of moving parts. So I'd love to hear about Jon Majak and Mr. Pipeline and anything else you got going on.
Cool. I appreciate that, bro. You're right. We've been through a lot of stuff together,
Yeah.
and I'm proud to call you one of my boys, one of my best friends. I love you, man. And
Thanks.
this is uh this is an exciting time in my life. It's been trials and tribulations a lot in the past, and I still
Mhm.
go through a lot now. But the reality is I feel tougher mentally than I've ever felt.
Good.
I don't know why, but I feel like I'm kind of answering this. I made this post yesterday, ironically, that I feel like God is saying something to me right now. Now it's
Yeah.
hard for me to put into words, dude, but I feel like He's saying, "I'm calling. You need to answer. You need to step into what I'm telling you." I
Yeah.
think He's giving me like this passion for helping people get unstuck at this season in their life, like meeting people where they're at today and
Sure.
helping them grow in life and grow in business. And I've just been for anybody who isn't familiar with me, let me just give you a little recap. I've been an entrepreneur my entire life. I've written my own paychecks for 25 plus years. This is the only thing I know. And I don't
Mhm.
say it to boast. I say it because this is all I know.
Sure.
And I struggled a lot and I won a lot. And now I found myself in this season of figuring out how to help business owners attach their personal development to the whole game. Because Matt, I'll tell you, bro, when I started breaking through, like really breaking through over the last couple years, it's because I started giving a shit about myself, taking care of myself,
Yeah.
being very intentional about myself. And when
Mhm.
I did, my cup started getting fuller. It's ironic, you know?
Yep.
And then I was able to pour out and flow out. So it's like my mission is really simple for everybody who attends CLIPA. Like my
Yeah.
job is going to be there to fill up your cup. So you
Love it.
leave and you're inspired and you're ready to just help and serve not only yourself, but your whole team and everybody
Yeah.
around you.
Yeah, and you are amazing. Everything you do, every post you do, you're making an impact. You really are, and you may not see it, you may not recognize it, but yeah, I've talked to other people. I'm like Jon Majak. They talk about your posts and things like that. You are making a huge impact
Thanks,
on
bro.
what you're doing. So keep it up. Kudos to you. Don't ever go away. We love it, man.
Thanks, dude. Means a lot, man.
Yeah,
Means a
I like
lot.
to think, I always say this, you go through hell to get to heaven, type thing. You're not there yet, but you have been through that. You've been through hell. You've been to the deepest depths. You may describe it a little bit different, but I think that would be a fitting, description. What is your key that helps you, pull yourself out of that and become where you are today? You're an all-star today. You're awesome.
Oh, thanks, bro. I
Yeah.
just for me, it's totally just there's no magic answer. I feel like the real magic comes in when we turn off the camera, when we get off of this call and what I'm doing intentionally after that and everything I do that follows. Like, am I really operating with the mindset of helping others?
Yeah.
Did I absolutely knock out my workouts and some of my mental work today? Did I do that?
Yeah.
And it's like those little pieces of consistency are what equal like I like to say when you start to stack all those wins up, like you're technically winning. Like you're beating the odds.
Mhm.
So it's like for me, if I can say that if anybody's watching this right now, can't wait to meet you, hug it out in CLIPA, like
Yep.
see you at con and show up for you. But if you're on this call right now or this webinar or what are we calling this, Matt? Is it
Uh, Webinar,
webinar
interview,
podcast? Yeah,
speaker,
if you're
podcast. I don't know.
if
I don't know what it is. I don't know. There's so many things floating around these days. I don't know what to describe it as.
everything's a brother and sister of each other.
This is just a Zoom call, John.
Yeah,
What do you mean?
that's it, bro. That's it. If you're on this right now, I believe that you're hearing this message for a reason, and
Yeah.
it's to make sure that you show up to CLIPA Con with an open mind, open heart, ready to grow your business, ready to grow personally,
Yeah.
and yeah, I think that I'll give you everything I got to make sure we do that.
Yeah, and it's amazing. It's not about, there's gonna be a lot of people in the audience, and it's about touching one person. And that's really, if you're going into this with the right intentions, and you're the same guy on interviews and podcasts that you are outside of this. You really are genuine, and people are just like, this isn't, he's too good to be true, type thing. I mean, that's how a lot of people feel, but you really are. I mean, you're a genuine guy. And so it's, we've already talked about how great you are. Let's talk about Mr. Pipeline. Let's talk about what you're doing these days.
Can we talk about the differences between a lion and a tiger? What we talked about before we got on the call?
Give me one difference. I know one difference. I don't know if I want to
Yeah.
divulge it, but
No,
let's hear what
no.
your. Tell me a little bit about a lion and a tiger. So right behind you,
Yep.
you've got a lion.
Yep.
The lion is that's your animal, which a lion's a beautiful animal behind you. I mean, so tell us something about him. Let's hear what you have.
The lion is lion's ready to be the king. The lion's ready to take his scars and
Yeah,
get
yeah.
beat up. And I think my favorite quality of the lion, of why it took me so long to find my personal brand or what I stood for, it had nothing to do with the king of the jungle. It had none of that. For me, it was when I heard that lions like to hunt in the rain,
Yeah,
I'm like, damn, that's me.
yeah,
I like to go get it when the odds are stacked against me. I like to go get it when I don't have money or people don't believe in me or whatever.
yeah,
So it's like that was the nail in the coffin, man.
yeah.
So
Love it. You wake up every morning saying, "I just can't wait to be king."
that's it. You already know. There's my intro song, right? Yeah.
Oh,
No, don't do it though, bro. Don't do it. Don't do it, man. Come on.
just taking notes there, taking notes.
I know. Crazy, bro.
Oh, I love
I
it. I
can
love
see you doing it now.
it. So yeah, thank you for that. I appreciate that. And yeah,
Yeah.
it's a beautiful animal. So let's talk about Mr. Pipeline. Let's talk about
Let's
what you
go.
guys going. Anything new down the line? Anything else? Like, oh wow, we're doing this. I know you guys doing a lot of stuff. See you everywhere. So
We're just first of all, my company is reached a new level because of the leadership team that's involved.
yeah.
Like so I have two young ladies that run innovation, culture, directors like in the business.
Mm,
And I'm proud to say that because I mean they're super smart. They're very passionate. They don't really take any BS and they're putting the client's best interest first. So it's like they're always coming up to me, JM, we're thinking about integrating this automation. We're thinking about adding these follow-ups. And however we can help add value to the clients, they're bringing to the table.
I love that.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. So we're always, I think our biggest thing is we're like laser focused on being so far ahead of where the puck is going. You know what
Hmm.
they say? Like Wayne Gretzky always said, like you got to skate to where the puck is going, not to where
Yeah.
it's been.
Yep.
And I feel like at this stage in the game, we're focusing on the right CRMs, the right automations, the right follow-ups, the right partners. Like we're aligning with people that share our core values and who are focused on innovation and being ahead of everything. So it's like we're proud to say that we're becoming leaner in a lot of ways and more efficient and more innovative.
Hmm.
And a lot's going to start rolling out here over the next like 6 months, which I'm excited for. So it's only a
Yeah.
matter of time till I can say everything. But as of right now, that's all the little seeds we're planting behind the scenes.
Well, you got a solid staff over there. I mean, I'll tell you, I see John's Instagram posts and say, and it's his family. They're on the beach, beautiful pictures and stuff like that. I'm like, well, what's going on, Mr. Pipeline? So you obviously have an amazing staff, and I'm not saying you don't work by any means. I mean, I know you're working 24/7. You're always the wheels are always spinning in there. You can see it.
Unfortunately, you know
Yeah,
how it goes.
yeah,
If you're like
yeah.
me,
But
dude.
that family time, that's important, and I love the pictures of you guys on the beach and all that fun stuff. So really cool.
Thanks. It's the same thing. It's with you. Like does it you have CLIPA Con coming up, but nobody knows all the pain you're putting in, all the hard executive decisions, all of those things, like nothing but respect for you, man.
Yeah, thank you.
It's not easy to play at the level you're playing at.
You need a special pass to get behind the scenes on Clippa. Just like Disneyland, you got to have a special pass to be some
No
behind the
doubt.
scenes and see how everything works.
You better believe it.
Nobody comes in that door.
Yeah.
Awesome, John. So let's talk about speaking. This has got to be what I mean. Year number 5.
Something like that. I think it's like year number 5. I was wearing I was playing basketball the other night and I had my CLIPA shirt on from, I don't know, 2020,
Nice,
2021, something
nice.
around there. I'm like,
Yeah.
I thought it was my newer one, but I asked Courtney for a bunch and then I left them behind. I was so upset.
Uh,
I know. I'll have to take too many this year and have everybody yell at me.
yeah,
But yeah, it's been years and it's been a wonderful partnership with you. I
yeah.
think my favorite part is just getting to know you and becoming friends and
True.
helping each other in every way that we can.
Yeah,
And meeting all of your wonderful like members, you've got some incredible people and it says a lot about you. Like a leader's only as good, a business is only as good as its leader. It's like, dude, you're building a tribe of incredible people that are doing great work out there. So being there is one of my favorite shows of the year for sure.
thank you. And they really are. I mean, it's amazing. We get in this environment, and people are talking and helping and stuff like that. And that's really what the foundation of Clippa was installers helping installers, and that's where we started it, and that's where it's cultivated too. And we really work hard to make sure it stays that way. Yeah, granted, there's pissing matches and stuff like that, but
It's
I've been to trade shows where it's like, oh, Jesus, those guys are going to fight. Hopefully there's no fights at ClippaCon. Um,
I don't
we're
think
not
it
gonna,
will be.
no, I don't think so. But it has been really, really great to see everybody coming together and people willing to open their arms and help people out, and it just spreads, and it's amazing to see it spread. So that's pretty
Yeah.
cool. And you're a big
Yeah.
part of that too. You've been a big, great, huge part of Clippa and its growth, and we appreciate everything you do.
No doubt, man.
Yeah,
Pleasure.
let's
It's
talk.
a pleasure.
Yeah, let's talk about you were speaking. So that's where I was leading to. What can we expect to hear from you, John?
So I'm my biggest thing is figuring out how to give as many actionable items that I can that people can take something tangibly and run with it. So from my side, like I've given a lot of speeches and a lot of presentations, a lot of speaking events, but I think my favorite ones are the ones that people will message me later that day or that week or month and they'll say, I took your advice, here's what I've done, and this is how my life has changed.
Yeah,
And it's like that's my greatest hope for my speaking event is I
yeah,
want to not only inspire and motivate and have people kind of be ready to go, but I'm gonna give them some real actionable stuff that has worked for me, that has helped me break my limiting beliefs, has helped me excel in business, and just become a better leader.
yeah.
So that's what I'm bringing to the table. And the whole name of the game is helping people make more money than ever and create more impact than ever.
I love it. Yeah. Yeah, and it's important, a lot of the people, people go to trade shows and stuff like that. They go watch speakers, but do they take anything away from it? Oh man, I'm going to do that. Then they go back and, things are back to normal. They don't implement, what Jon Majak told them to do or what so and so. That's the biggest thing is to make sure, yeah, knowledge is power, but applied, knowledge is more power. So if you take
Yes.
back, you run it and you actually apply it into your systems, that's where it really starts to kick off and really works. So
You
it's
better
important to
believe
make
it.
sure whatever Johnny's saying, just you better have your typewriters or whatever,
Run
just
with
take
it.
notes, when Johnny's speaking. So that'd be
Thanks, Matt.
awesome.
I'll
Like,
tell you one of the things I want people to remember. One of the greatest business books that's ever existed is Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill.
yeah,
There in one of his chapters, he talks about knowledge. And there's two types of knowledge in this world. One is general, one is specific.
mhm,
General knowledge is being the greatest war buff you've ever met, or somebody who can talk circles around the way telephone poles are made and really understands how to talk about a lot of nothing. right? We all know that person that's
Hmm.
an expert in the government, right? It means nothing to anybody. The secret to this entire game of excelling is learning specialized knowledge. Like if you want to be a heart surgeon, like you studying that game, becoming the best heart surgeon in the game. But in
Yeah.
our example, it's like becoming the greatest installer you can, right? Like
Yep.
be a monster at your craft. It starts with you building the discipline personally, but if you can add on that specialized knowledge, it's game over. You're
Oh, yeah,
unstoppable.
for sure.
So that's what I want to leave people with here come next week, Maddie.
Yeah. I was going to ask you to give me an example, and you just did it. I didn't have to ask you. You
We're
just you
going
just
for it.
segued right into it, and I was like, wow, that was easy. Okay, I don't even have to ask questions. Shut up,
We're
Matt.
connected, man. I know where you're going.
I love it. That was beautiful, John. I thank you for coming in. Really looking forward to seeing you. I'm excited. Basically 7 days from now, we will be watching you on the stage. Looking forward to you being out there and seeing you. Love you, buddy.
Love you too, man. So excited for you and to be there next week. Catch you guys
Yeah.
later.
Yeah, thanks for coming in. If you want to join us, it's not too late. We still have tickets available May 2nd and 3rd, next Thursday and Friday. Come join us. Come watch Jon speak. Looking forward to seeing that one and all the speaker lineup. We have amazing speakers, different things. You need to join us and take a look at what's going to work for your company and which speakers you want to go see. But Jon's not one you want to miss. So make sure you join us for that one. We also have some pre-show classes going. If you want to join us for that, that's on May 1st. We have a multi-seasonal lighting class that we're putting on. So if you want to expand your holiday season out a little bit further and start getting some jobs, May, June, July, August, September, we're going to teach you how. We're going to show you different applications for permanent lighting solutions on rooftops and trees and all sorts of stuff. So we've got some great companies coming out for that one. If you want to join us for that, you can join us for $295. That's on Wednesday, May 1st. We also have a sales boot camp class being taught by Chelsea Furnett, and very excited about that. She's going to teach you everything. Well, not everything, but she's going to teach you as much as she can within the 8-hour span. We'll have some guest appearances on that one as well. But if you want to expand outside of residential into more commercial, we're going to show you how. We're actually going to do a site walk on the Bahia Resort. Looking forward to that. Walk around. How do you bid this? How do you bid this? Going to be very popular class. Make sure you sign up for that one. That's really good. And we're also going to do some cold calling. She's going to put you on the phone, smile and dial. So if you don't feel comfortable, that's okay. Sit in the back. That's what I do in school. Hide. But make sure if you send your sales reps, make sure they're ready to get on the phones and do some cold calling because she's going to make you do it. So get ready to smile and dial. So come join us next week, May 2nd and 3rd. May 1st, if you want to do some of those pre-show classes. Johnny, thank you for joining us. Looking forward to seeing you next week.
Been an honor, brother. See you next week.
All right. Thank you, bud.
No doubt.